Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum Assalam.
How are you, bro? Hello.
What's your topic today?
Today actually we have a topic about the Ethernet channel configuration. Okay.
Okay,
So yeah, I already made this. We need the lab for configuration of the Ethernet channel on the Cisco packet tracer. So we will start. Just I gave you overview on the
oh,
about the what is the Ethernet channel, what is the work of Ethernet channel on the network
okay.
device. Yeah, just give me 1 second. Just I open the pen. You know about Ethernet channel?
Ethernet channel, no.
Yeah,
Please
Ethernet
explain.
channel. It means LACP. You know LACP. LACP has a protocol of Ethernet channel.
Okay.
Suppose that just I give you 1 second. Suppose that
Oh,
this suppose that this is the switch. Okay.
okay.
Just I write here. Suppose that have this is the port 1 and 1 second. This is the port 2 switch port. Okay. And
Mm,
this port 1 and port 2. Okay. This is the interface 1, interface 1, interface
interface.
2,
Okay.
interface 3, interface 4. Okay.
Mm,
Suppose that this is
mm,
the switch 1, switch 1. Okay. This is
mm.
the switch 2, switch 2.
Two.
So now suppose that we connect this interface. This is the physical answer interface. Okay. This
Okay.
is the physical switch interface. So we need to configuration the LACP. We want to configuration the LACP. Why we configure the LACP here? Suppose that our port speed have the 1 Gbps, 100 Gbps. Okay.
Okay.
100 Gbps we have a this port speed 100 Gbps, we have a also this port speed 100 Gbps. So we
Yes.
want
Okay.
to convert the 200 Gbps. I have a required company required we need this port speed the 200 Gbps. So how can convert our we don't have any option to change the speed limit. Okay. So we
Okay.
can our network team, yeah, our network engineer suggest to the key should be we can configure on the physical interface to convert the logical interface. Okay.
Okay.
So we can two physical interface we will convert on logical
Logical.
interface.
Okay.
Yeah, logical interface. So configure LACP.
LA.
LACP. Link
Okay.
Aggregation Protocol. LACP full form have the link aggregation protocol.
Pro-
Yeah. So we will convert 1 second. This is the various. And we also configure the LACP on the same here, both side. Here also configure LACP and we need to configure on the both switch LACP protocol.
Okay.
Then we can check the LACP configuration what we configured. Okay. You understand, right?
Yeah, I understand. But how? Uh,
Yeah, tell.
how to do, how to configure these two.
How to configure? Okay, I will be tell you how to configure. First, you understand. Suppose that we have a both two physical link. Two physical link we want to convert in the logical link. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, with physical link we will convert in the logical link. So you come, suppose that just I show you. Go to Google and which command we will apply. So we can show you. I also make the this setup. This is the Cisco network device configuration command. So how to configure? This is the, if you want to configure the general device information, you should be need to remind. You can apply this command. So version, if you want to change the iOS version, uptime, device model, etc, you can should apply this show version on the switch, yeah, router.
Okay.
Any Cisco device you can apply this command. Then you can able to see there the iOS version and app time and the device model. If you want
O-
to apply this command Cisco run configuration, then you can able to see the current configuration of the on the any Cisco device supported switch, router, firewall. Got it?
Got it.
Yes. So I will explain everything about the, first of all, we will go to aggregation, switch aggregation. Otherwise, we can forget. So we also set up the switch that is better the for on the lab. So where is our Cisco packet tracer? And here. So we can just I set up this one, and this is the our core switch. Okay.
Okay.
And this is also core switch. So now we the connect the fiber cable here to there. Okay. Okay. Okay, bro. So
Okay.
hello. Yeah,
Hmm.
this is the, yeah, this is the interface, fast Ethernet. Okay. Interface one, interface two, interface one, interface two.
Two.
Okay. So if you want to configure double line, so you can configure the also four line. Okay, four
Hmm.
interface. But this is the very long. But only we need to configure support a two interface. So we can remove it one interface, and we will configure only two interface. Okay, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Just give 1 second. And one second. 1 second.
ये खान साहब ने मैंने कहा
Give
कि
me.
ये जो है क्या नाम है ये आपका नाम है नदीम है नदीम ये नदीम है आपने आपको अभी व्हाट्सएप
Give me
किया है
one
आपका जो
second.
कोट ब्लैक वाला मिक्सअप टंगा हुआ है ना
And
खटमल बहुत है
ब्रो आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही।
मैं तो कह रहा हूँ मैं
Hello? Yes,
यस
bro.
ब्रो।
Hello. Yeah, you
हाँ
see this one?
हाँ
Yeah, this is the LACP. Okay, LACP Ethernet channel. Just I saw that on the PowerPoint. Sorry, Paintbrush. Same like that here. Okay.
ओके
Suppose that we have a switch one and we have a switch two. Okay. So we can
ओके
configure, this is the uplink port, this is the uplink port, this is the also uplink port. Okay, switch one have a uplink port, switch two have a also uplink port. And so we can configure here the LACP, and we can also configure here LACP, we can also configure here LACP. This is the two different physical interface. Okay, so we will
ओके
convert on the logical single
लॉजिकल
logical interface, because if you want to switch the speed, so we can configure the LACP, because uh, without LACP we cannot uh, promote the speed on the switch. Okay.
ओके
Yeah. So I also go to lab. 1 second. Where is this one? Come to here and make the lab. And this switch one, switch two. Okay.
ओके
And we connect the FC cable, interface one, interface two. Now we can configure. For that I also connect the one PC here, the 4 switch. Need to Hello.
यस ब्रो।
Yeah. So I am audible, right?
राइट
Okay. So let's start the configuration on the switch number one. Uh, Suppose that this switch one. Okay. This switch 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 two. Okay. Okay, bro. This switch one, switch two. So we configure first of first 1 second. Switch one, right? First we will configure the switch one.
ओके
So need to we go the CLI mode, where we will configure on the CLI mode. Okay. So
Okay.
this is the CLI mode. Okay. And just click enter, and here ask the, would you like to enter the initial configuration? So just click the no. I don't like. Okay. And first go to click here enter, enable. This is the enable. After that go to privilege mode. Privilege mode means this is the privilege mode configuration and terminal. Okay. Configuration and terminal. Okay. After and then we can just urge. This is the interface 1, interface 2. Okay. And this is also fast Ethernet port. Fast Ethernet port, and this is the fast Ethernet port. Okay. So we can, yeah. So first command we will apply here. Channel group channel. 1 second. Go to interface. First go to interface. Interface pass Ethernet 0/1. Which interface? This is the 0/1. And you click here enter. After that go to channel group. Suppose that I make the 5, group number 5, and mode active. Okay. After that, do the another command, channel protocol. 1 second. Channel protocol LACP. Which configuration we will apply? We can, if you have doubt, just you click the question mark and we can check. There is a 2 protocol. One is the LACP and second is the PAGP. So PAGP is the, if you configure the Cisco device, then should we apply the LACP. LACP protocol used for the Cisco device. Okay. So we can apply the LACP. Okay. So we can click here LACP and wait 5 minutes and LACP and go to 1 second. Channel protocol LACP. Okay. And go to enter. Okay. Now we can apply the switch port trunk mode. Switch port trunk. Switch port mode trunk. But we cannot able to run this command because there is a error. Command rejected. Interface who trunk encapsulation auto cannot be the configure to the trunk mode, because we can apply first of all another command, then encapsulation command, then they will run, otherwise they will not run. Okay. So we can apply the switch port mode encapsulation. No, switch port trunk encapsulation .1q. Okay. After that we can apply this command, switch port mode trunk. Okay. Okay, bro. So now we will configure this interface. You also check it the here before the light is came green, right? Now light is came orange on the interface number 1. Okay. So suppose that we applied, now we can apply, now we can create the group port position. Okay. And go to just exit. If you click here exit, then you can came back. Okay. And Yeah. So you can channel. You can just configure the port interface and port channel 5. Yeah, port channel I already configure here. The channel I create the group 5. So should we configure the port channel? Okay. Interface
Okay.
port channel 5. Yeah. Now we can also we configure this port, the trunk. So switch port mode trunk, but again we cannot able to configure the this port trunk because the error is coming. Command rejected. Why rejected? So whose trunk encapsulation said that ki we can who is authorized uh, so we will configure the encapsulation command. Okay.
Okay.
So switch port. Yeah. Again we will configure the switch port trunk encapsulation dot one q. Okay. Switch port mode trunk. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bro. Now,
ये
now,
सारी
now
command
you,
ये
yeah.
ये
Now
all
you see,
command.
right? Now you see this command is run. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So now also port is up. You also see here. This port is up, right?
Right.
Okay. So now we will configure the port number 2. Port 2. Go to interface, fast Ethernet, and 0x2.
Two.
Switch port. Switch port. No switch port. Channel group. Channel group 5 mode active. Okay, bro. And we will apply another command. Channel protocol LACP. Now we can apply the another command. Switch port mode trunk. And then error is coming. So we will apply switch port trunk encapsulation dot q. Okay. So now
Okay.
we can apply again the switch port trunk encapsulation. Switch port trunk. Switch port mode trunk. Okay. Just you can apply this command. Switch port mode trunk. Now you see here link protocol interface fast Ethernet change the Ethernet channels. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So now this port also up. Okay. So only
Okay.
we configure the interface port 5 and switch port mode trunk. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. So this port is configured. We can show how can check our this configuration has done. Yeah, still it is not done. So we can see the we can come if you click if you right here exit then you come back. Okay. It means the configuration privilege mode. If you
Okay.
click exit you can come the privilege mode. Now this is the privilege mode. So we will show
Okay.
here show the ether
Net.
channel summary. Okay. So you can see here we create the you can see here this one D
Hmm.
down. Yeah. I standalone H host standby. You see there, right? And also I create the port protocol and protocol LACP port number 015 fast Ethernet 01 fast Ethernet 02.
Zero
Which
two.
command we used? Uh,
Hmm.
Currently status is SD. It means the this port is still not off. Not off. Why not off? Because we should we configure both side the LACP. Then it will work. Otherwise, it will not work.
Oh, not work. Okay.
Yeah, because right now we configure it only on one switch.
One
We didn't
switch.
configure. We didn't configure on the second switch because both switch are the working the parallel, right?
Right.
So yeah, so now we will configure on the second switch. So second
CLI.
switch, yeah, second switch we will configure. So also I go to CLI mode, where we will go CLI mode. This is the, and now we run the command enable and go to privilege mode. After that you run the command configuration config terminal. Okay, now
Okay.
any switch you will configure, then you came the configuration mode, then you are able to configure the switch, then you are able to run the command. Otherwise if you staying the privilege mode, you are not
Mm,
able to run the command. So you
okay.
keep it this point on your mind, because if you forget, then you, if you suppose that I came the I show you, suppose I came to the privilege mode. Okay, suppose that I
Okay.
want to run here command, I click here interface, but not run.
It
Why
will
not
not
run?
run.
Yeah, it will not run because we didn't go to in the privilege mode. So
So we have to.
we couldn't configure here.
Okay.
So we can go in the privilege mode. Config
Then we are able
terminal. Config
to
terminal.
run the command.
Yeah, now we are able to the configure. So again, interface, pass Ethernet, and 0y1 switch port mode. No switch port mode access. Just we will configure the Ethernet channel. Channel channel group 5 mode, but we apply their active, right? And we will apply another switch passive. Okay, now uh, channel channel protocol LACP. Okay, and the switch
Okay.
port mode trunks. We will run the another command, switch port mode trunk, switch port trunk encapsulation dot one q. Okay, so we will
Okay.
run the same command, switch port trunk, switch port mode trunk. Okay, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. So we will configure same interface on the air. Interface port 5 switch port mode trunk. Now again
Mm,
switch port trunk. 1 second. Switch port trunk encapsulation dot one q. Okay. So now
okay.
we will this port is also configure. So we will go to port number interface F02. Okay.
Mm,
Interface path Ethernet 0y2 channel channel group 5 mode active. Sorry, passive, not active. One switch active, one switch is passive. Okay, so
mm,
I will configure here passive, and again we go to channel protocol LACP. Which protocol we will configure? LACP, right? Link
okay.
aggregation protocol. And
Okay.
we also again configuration switch port mode run. It was not work because we can run another encapsulation command, switch port
Mm,
run encapsulation dot one q. Okay, so now this
okay.
command is run switch port trunk, switch port mode trunk. Now we able to run that command. Okay,
Okay.
so now just go to exit and interface again and port switch 5 and switch port mode run. Okay, bro. So now
Okay.
here configure the link aggregation both port. Now our configuration has done and we can configure the IP address on this PC. Go to configuration mode. Suppose that I apply the IP address 192.168.10.20. Okay, and I apply the subnet mask 255.255.255.0, and we also apply here gateway 192.168.10.1, and same IP I apply here the same gateway series 192.168. Which IP? 1 second, give me 1 minute.
10 node.
10 dot, right? So we can apply on the same IP address here 192.168.10.30. Okay, and subnet mask 255 gateway 192.168.10.1. Okay, how to verify? So we can check, verify our configuration has done, yeah, still not done. So we will check the cross check. We will apply the command, and so we can configure, we can check go run. Okay, so which configuration is applied on the switch and what is the configuration right now in our switch, and we will check here. Okay, yeah, so we can see here this we configured interface port, Ethernet channel, switch port trunk installation, that one, and this interface 1 and switch port trunk encapsulation. This I configured interface 1 Ethernet channel, okay, and we also configure the port number 2 Ethernet channel. So I also able to see here, and we didn't configure the port 3 port 4, so only our port 3 port 4 only see. So no, not we don't have configured there any.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So Alhamdulillah. So also we can check and verify the another way. Ether. So Ether channel. 1 second. So Ether channel summary. So now you saw here. Before you saw there SD, right? Now you saw here SU. It means the both switch communicate with one switch to another switch. And now we configure here we are configured here LACP. Understand, bro?
Yes.
Yeah. Now we configured here LACP, and we also configured here LACP. Yeah, understand?
Yes, bro.
You have any doubt? Do you have any doubt about this configuration LACP? If you want to ping here IP, you also able to ping the IP address. So just go to here and go to command group and ping IP 192.168.10.13, right? And you can ping here. It means our this PC to PC1 to PC communicate with. Okay, so we can able to share the data, and we can also able to And if you want to trace the IP address, then you config apply the command trace
Hmm.
trace 192.168.10.30. Okay, trace also completed. Okay,
Okay.
IP config slash all IP. So you also able to ping at.google at. We cannot ping this IP because this is the Google IP. Okay, Google
Okay.
DNS. Yeah. So only we connected to the local. We didn't connect to the internet.
Okay.
Do you have any doubt about the LACP?
So I will
Huh?
see
Yeah, you also see here Ethernet link
link.
aggregation control protocol. Link aggregation control protocol and LACP is the networking AAA standard and the port of the AAA specification that allow your the combined and multiple network connection to the physical link in our network devices to form a the single logical link, enable to
Hmm.
load the balancing in the our interface and the link failure and the LACP will also fail over automatically. We can configure the LACP Ethernet channel and with the maximum of the 16 multiple Ethernet link and same types of the LACP and the link aggregation. Suppose that one time you want we can able to configure the 6 multiple physical link to convert in the one logical link.
Okay.
Yeah. So suppose that if you want to configure same like that multiple 16 physical link and we can convert in the one single logical link.
Okay.
So you're clear this point, right?
Right. एक बार रिपीट कर लूंगा.
Okay, no problem. You can review it.
वॉइस नहीं आ रही bro.
Hello. Yeah.
हम्म.
Seven?
ठीक है ब्रो. फिर कल से कंटिन्यू करेंगे यहीं से ही. शाहनवाज
Yeah. Yes.
कह रहा हूँ यहीं से कल फिर कंटिन्यू करेंगे. टाइम इज आपकी वॉइस नहीं है.